I'm pretty sure everyone knows about the drama. I'm not gonna talk about it, so let's just skip that part. But that inspired me heavily. And yes, my first idea was to sculpt Magik kicking Black Widow's butt. I'm sorry for repeat, but I know my limits and I know I can't still sculpt a fully human character. So I took another one and I decided to take Deadpool because it is too one of my most favorite X-Men character. Can I call him X-Men? I think, yes, probably yes. And yes, we skipped already with the part where I build the armature with the aluminum and the base of the body with the clay. And you can already see it's quite weird. Something is off on his body. And that's why, well, how do I explain it? So, this guy is called Evil Deadpool or Dead Deadpool. And basically his lore is bunch of pieces of different Wade Wilson variants and they just got stuck together and he has two right arms. That's it, that's the lore. And with the body ready we can start adding the details, and by details I mean cutting the body in pieces, where specifically the body is split in two parts, where one side is the traditional red look and the other one the X-Men look, the yellowish, and I think the head is split into the also the traditional red one, and I think the one side is the X-Force maybe, and I also added half of the jacket from the Marvel Rivals design. Because not only the body parts will be stuck together with stitches, but also the jacket, of course. And since he seems very naked, I will add some belts for the later coming accessories. And yeah, I added that random knee protection that he has for some reason. And I'll gladly let you skip all the part where I put the stitches. I'm not very happy how the weapons result at the end, but for the gun I just made the silhouette and put the clay onto the silhouette so I can have a gun of proper size. While for have a sword clean as possible, I put the clay on a piece of wire and flatten it as possible for have the best result with no curves. And made two little blobs for hands. And with this, our Deadpool is basically ready. Now let's put him aside and pick that weird potato looking that will be the base. I didn't add any idea for the base, so I just picked a rock and punched it to the clay forever, like, I don't know, a destroyed infrastructure kinda. And with this, you might think the sculpt is ready for the color. And I had a last minute idea, cause it's feel empty. It feels like it needs someone close. And there's a little animal on Marvel Rivals that I can easily add here. And of course I'm talking about the little shark, Jeff. But since this is evil Deadpool, you need an evil Jeff as a companion. So I made the little cat, dog, shark thing he is, but of course with stitches and some body parts rotated like the fin and the tail. And someone might say it's a stupid idea because it doesn't work with Jeff, he doesn't have a healing factor. Well, this Jeff is also a Deadpool, of course, but you'll see it later on the color. And now I can say it's done, and I'm very happy with the result. And even having it here on my desk, it's still weird to see that double right arm. For the colors, as always, it's followed by priming with black, with and highlighting with white. And we start with a very thin layer of red. Followed by yellow for the other half of the body. And went back with black for the pants, and I tried to be very careful for not to be too heavy on the color. And also the black parts of the red costume and yellow costume. For the belts I used a very dark grey for just not repeat on the black. And I'll try to say it without being too offensive, but Deadpool it's not very good looking without the mask, and this type of Deadpool it's even worse. So I used a very pale tone for the exposed skin. And some red plus some dark wash red for the exposed scars. And at some point I started to wash all the sculpt because the colors were too off. They aren't too much saturated for me. So I used a red wash for have a better looking red, a brighter red, and also a brighter yellow. And now we can color Jeff. Going from the left side for a brighter cyan color for the normal part, while for the right side I had in my mind a very acid green. This part was an experiment and failed, don't look at it. And fix the tone skin of the left side with a tone of light gray. For not that interesting of a base, I use a dry brush with white and it's pretty good looking now. And ended up with a black wash. With everything done, I just have to use super glue for attach all the accessories. And now it's officially done. I hope you enjoyed. And yes, I'll keep on my schedule a Magik sculpt to do when I feel I'm good enough. Until now, I hope you enjoyed and see you next time.